Good morning. Happy Independence Day. Welcome. Hello. Good afternoon, good morning, wherever you are. It's morning really for everyone, I think. Good morning. I am jumping in here quickly. And for just a few minutes this morning, I'll probably jump on a few more times because it's the biggest sale of the year for Jean and us. Hello, greetings. Where in the world are y'all located? Good morning, Spirit of Movement. Dawn Busta, Baha Kim, what's up? Hey, Ken's World. Where's Luther? Luther's busy, he's working. He's doing things. I don't know, he might be brushing his teeth. I'm not quite sure at this exact moment, but he's well. Thank you for asking. I hope you're well also. So good day. Nice to meet you. I'm Kathy if you're new here. Spirit of Movement said she's from Virginia. Very cool. I was born and raised in Alaska, but my family is from Trinidad. So for those who ask, good morning from Texas. How are y'all? Jacksonville, Florida, from Trinidad, Tobago. Very nice. Okay, so we got everybody up in here. I was just getting caught up on the whole Cabo Verde news. Oh, what a moving story and inspiration for us all. How incredible and beautiful is their story. Wow, man, it's something so magical to see, this small island inspire the whole world and bring everybody together. Very human moment. I appreciate that. So, hey, from Baton Rouge. Okay, so I'm going to jump in. I want to talk about supplements. I want to talk about what we've got going on today because we have a limited deal going on. And many of you are here following my page, maybe because you want some fitness inspiration, or I don't know, you're here because you're trying to change your life in some small capacity. I hope maybe I bring some light and some inspiration into your life in some small way. And if that is the case, thank you for following me. I do appreciate that. And if you've used our products, thank you for trusting us. We are aiming to give you the best of the best, okay? I take our supplements every single day. Luther takes our supplements. We believe in what we've created. And it's exciting because this weekend we have a BOGO deal going on. So when you subscribe, and this is a one-time offer, when you subscribe to any supplement that you choose, whether it be the Fit Pills, the most popular one, most women are subscribed to this right here for a reason. It is hormone supporting, it is curve building, and it is going to help you to build quality muscle as well. All of these things, plus it has creatine in it. We love the Fit Pills, okay? So if you subscribe today, you get 30% off any other product you choose. This is a one-time offer. It is this weekend only, and it is the only sale we've had all year. So now is a great opportunity. You do need to use the code BOGO30 at checkout for this to apply, okay? So greetings from Brazil. May Clayton said from Brazil. All right, very good. I'm glad that you all are here and on this beautiful day. Any plans for the weekend? Are we doing fireworks? Do people do that? I remember growing up, we were always doing something big on 4th of July weekend with family, always. Every single time the 4th of July rolled around, it was a celebration and a great time to get together. So hopefully y'all are doing something fun. Now I'm grown and we have businesses. And so I'll be honest, what that means is you take holidays and you use them to reach your customer. And I'm grateful that we have an opportunity to offer something that we don't do, which is a special offer for the weekend. And it is only good for the weekend, and it's the only sale we've had all year. We're halfway through the year. This is it. So if you've been thinking about it, you've been wondering, hey, should I do the body juice BCAAs for my gallon of water? You see him carrying around that gallon of water for the best possible hydration, whether it be because I want my hair and skin to be healthy. Good morning from New York City, Mary. How you doing? Nice to see you today. So whatever the case may be, like body juice is something Luther and I both drink this every single day. And listen, if you were to scroll back into history on my page, many, many, many years ago, I always have had water with a color in it. Why? Because since the very beginning of my training journey to build my body, to build my shape, my goal has always been better recovery. And we focus a lot on recovery in our program. So when we teach people how to transform, we give them the instructions. This is what you're going to do. This is what you're going to drink. This is how you're going to eat. Our main focus is recovery. It's not the gym is important. Recovery is more important, because recovery is where you build muscle. Recovery is where your shape evolves, whether you're man, woman, doesn't matter. But on my page, we focus here on the ladies, right? That's kind of like my niche. It's where I pay most of my guidance to. And so we focus a lot on recovery, and recovery is where the magic happens. That's where your body changes, is in the recovery process, which is why we've been drinking BCAAs and EAAs for so long. And I love it because it makes that gallon of water easy to drink. So if you've ever been like, I want to do the gallon jug life, this right here. And because it is 4th of July weekend, we have the first and only sale of the year going on right now. You can shop, use the code BOGO30, subscribe, and you get to select an additional product for 30% off. It's a one-time offer, one-time deal, so you can get that this weekend. Use code BOGO30. I've linked it right there for your convenience as well. Okay? So what is on the lineup? A couple of things to chat about. Some of the products that I love and I use myself, our customers and our clients and members within our program utilize for recovery, for muscle building, to lose body fat, to detox, to cleanse, and to meal supplement, because we have the best meal supplement shake as well. Okay, so yes, Nina, you're heading over. Okay, get it, girl. So remember, the deal is subscribe and save 30%. So you subscribe. Let's say you want to subscribe to your thick pills. Finally, you've been waiting. You're going to save 10% on these every month when you subscribe anyways. Okay, so that's a great deal already. And then you get to add an additional item for 30% off. Use code BOGO30 at checkout. That is our offer for the holiday. Okay, that's our offer. That's what we're giving y'all. And this is the first and only sale we've had this year. Period. We do not have any other sales running, so make sure you take advantage of this. Okay, so thick pills, ladies, this is hormone loving support right here. This has been changing people's lives. And it's interesting because I've been taking the thick pills for many years, and it's always been one of those supplements that I take it as a vitamin every day. Okay, Nina said, I love my thick pills, and the BCAAs is the best, has me glowing. Isn't it so good? I love it too. It just makes it enjoyable. Like, you don't realize how much it brings a benefit to you until you start taking something, right? And then you realize, oh my God, this makes a difference. It really does. So recovery, this right here helps you to build your shape, helps your curves to look better. It is a phenomenal maintenance supplement, whether you're in the gym or not. But if you're in the gym, you're going to get even better, because if you are on your game and you're training, ladies, listen here, this is going to help you build muscle in the best way and in all of the most feminine regions. Okay, so there's that. Then we also have this system right here. This is something men, women, doesn't matter. This is the only one for the ladies. Technically, we do have guys that take this, and let me explain why. Maca, fenugreek, saw palmetto, creatine, epicatechin. Everything in this is hormone like, fellas, honestly, I have had a couple of guys that are like, wait, can I take the thick pills? Because I'm trying to build my legs. You can, technically. It's not going to, hurt you for sure. And they're natural ingredients. This is natural. It's vegan. So this is really beautiful. But really, the ladies, we love this very, very much. All right. So if you want to do lean summer, all right, this system right here is amazing. This is the Titan Tone system, detox, cleanse, and the lipoline carnitine shots. This system right here, if you're trying to slim down this month, you're like, I gotta get this belly off of me. Fellas, ladies, this is the one, okay? You're gonna love this right here. Very effective, thermogenic, non-stimulant, but kind of acts like one without the caffeine. Has that similar effect where it gets you up and moving and you want to go. It's gonna make you sweat like crazy. That's the lipoline carnitine shot. And then the detox and cleanse is going to help to flush out the unnecessary waste and congestion that is causing you bloat and holding water, which is keeping you from your greatest six-pack, okay? So, but utilizing this during your cardio, your workout, you're going to sweat buckets. When I say buckets, be prepared. If you're one of those people that likes to sweat, you want to sweat that fat off, you want to sweat all those toxins out, you're going to love this right here. So this system is called the Titan Tone system. You can find it also. It's available if you shop with the code and the I'm having a brain moment. The promotion for this weekend for the holiday, then you get to use the code BOGO30 at checkout. So you'll need to subscribe to something and save 30% on whatever other item you choose And it's a one-time purchase offer, so it's not something you get to reuse. It's one per customer, okay? Oh my God, this right here is good. Really love this system right here. So if your goal is, I need to slim down your chest, your belly, your back, you're looking bloated in the face, this would be a really good option for you. Do this for 30 days. Put yourself to the 30-day process and let this just lead you through and align with your goals. Every supplement is, so the way that you should view supplements, in my humble opinion, based on, what they do. Supplements are like making a 30-day commitment is a really good way of looking at supplements. Okay, 30 days at a time, because most are going to give you a 30-day supply, right? Peter said, there's so many people stealing your content. Yeah, I know. It's so crazy. It's out of control. Listen, if you ever see a page that's not me for real, please report it. They use a bunch of different names. They have a whole lot of crazy narratives that make no sense. Very much married, have been married for this year, 10 years. It's just what it is. A lot of them are Pakistan accounts that build these crazy numbers because they're a bunch of fake. It's crazy. So anyways, I appreciate you reporting any fake accounts that you see, okay? But yes, so utilizing supplements like these, like the thick pills, this is a 30-day supply. Or depending on how you take it, for instance, this one could be a 15-day supply if you double up per day, which some people do that to get even faster changes. So make sure that you are incorporating your life process. Like, if you're going to make the commitment, you're going to make the investment, right? The way I see it is, okay, I'm going to create a process around this. So for instance, for me, Tap In. I don't bring Tap In into the frame with me. So Tap In is our daily performance formula, and I absolutely love it. It's why I feel so sharp right now. I have not eaten yet today. However, I did take Tap In first thing in the morning, and I take it every single morning, usually not on weekends, because I'm like, you know what, I want to be a little bit more, my goal is not high level productivity, but today it is. So when my goal is high level productivity, which is my Monday through Friday typical life of a business owner, life of multi-businesses / doing influencing online as far as my forward-facing aspect of my life, I have a lot of moving parts, and I love the way, I really should bring Tap In into the frame so you can see what I'm talking about. Daily performance formula, okay? That is what it's called, and it really gets your brain turned on. Like, hello, Wayne's from Bermuda. Nice to see you today, and welcome in. I saw somebody mention something about Peach Smoke Luxury Life Butter. Love it. I don't know where you are, but that stuff is the bomb. Isn't it incredible? So a supplement like Tap In, one of my absolute favorite. I am a diehard fan. When I say diehard fan, I mean my dad take it. We've got Luther's mom on it. Why? Aging brains. They're older, and sometimes they start acting like it, and you'd be like, hey, hold up. Why my daddy, being a little forgetful? Or why is his mom looking a little slowed down? Nah, because a sparked and turned on brain is longevity, and that starts in your 30s. It does. It starts in your 30s. All the science behind making sure that your brain is getting a lot of energy starts in your 30s, and it's a key to longevity in life. And so we have a supplement called Tap In. Let me grab it. I'm gonna take you with me. Hold on 1 second. Hold on 1 second. I'm gonna put you a little close. I did clean my kitchen last night, but it's a little bit of a mess. Ah, here it is. Okay. All right. So Tap In. Stay with me. I'm coming. This is what I took. Man, my energy it's incredible. If I could give anybody a recommendation, and you're new here, or you're a guy and you're like, is any of this for me? Yes, there is a lot of things for you, but this right here is hands down one of the most useful tools I have ever used. This basically has taken place of coffee in my life, and I love coffee, and I have a phenomenal coffee machine that my husband bought for me. That is a commercial grade, excellent. I mean, can make anything, right? It's beautiful. It's German engineering, just the highest, best of the best. I have this sitting next to my sink in the bathroom, and it has transformed. If I'm having an absolute crap of a morning and I'm not feeling good, and I'm not feeling inspired, not feeling motivated to get up and do the things that I need to do, I have a reliable resource in this that I know if I take this, I'm going to be able to get up and do what I need to do on a much higher level. And every person I can think of, when one of my sisters calls me and she's having a really down season, or I hear my friend talking about being unmotivated and going through perimenopause and not sure how to get things going again. Everything's feeling a little dim. Sometimes that happens in life for real. I say, there's a supplement I want you to get, and it's called Tap In. It's this. I will put my money on it. We believe in this so much that there's a money back guarantee. You take this, do the whole regimen. There's a 21-day serving in here. Or you can, like some people split the serving because it's quite powerful. You can get a couple extra days. Let's call it a 30-day supply, because if you take this 5 days a week, it is, as it is, 20 servings. So that's 5 days a week. You get a month's supply out of this. This is taking into account that most people are not going to take it 7 days a week, right? It's going to optimize you. I will stand on a hill and tap in. So if you're new here and you're wondering what could be for me, I highly recommend this. And the reason being is we call it a daily performance formula. We did rebrand this. It used to be Tap In pre-workout, but we rebranded it into a daily performance formula because it's nootropics. It has a mushroom blend in it. It has 3 different types of caffeine, and the way that those react to each other means it gives you a steady lift. It doesn't go bing. It gets you like this. 8 to 10 hours of steady lifted energy that stays here. It's mood boosting. It actually increases the dopamine receptors so that you feel really happy, and not just because it tastes good like coffee. Coffee makes me happy, but because it tastes good. But it has a scientific reason why it increases your dopamine, which means your mood is lifted. So if you're not a morning person, this will put you in morning person mode. If your brain is a little rusty, or you notice that your parents are slowing down, which is why we put our parents on it, because an aging brain lacks energy. There's so much science behind this. Increase the energy in the brain, increase the quality of life of the person. So this is for start now. You take care of your brain now, it's going to take care of you years down the road, right? It starts in our 30s. And so Tap In is hands down one of my absolute favorite products. And fellas, if you're following me and you're like, oh, I see a lot of stuff about thick pills. Yes, because I believe in those and they work, and we take them every day. Incredible. But ladies, gentlemen, this right here, life-changing. It's life-changing. It's life-changing. And we believe in it so much that there's a money-back guarantee on it. So you do this for your 30 days. It's 5 days a week is the assumed usage of it. If you do not benefit from this, let us know. Give you your money back. That's how much we believe in it. It's that good. Okay? All right. Mr. Capital, yes, there is, sir. Ring on my finger. 10 years married. Okay? So Tap In is definitely, I would say, take advantage of that. All right. Sharon said, good morning. Good morning, Sharon. Does anybody have any questions? As I'm jibber-jabbering about the supplements, I will answer questions as well. So let me know if you have any questions. Program related, supplement related, you name it. Okay? So, yes, looking it up now. And I'm telling you, if you have somebody in your life who's slowing down mentally, that's why we have our parent, my dad is taking this and he loves it. He loves how he feels. Luther's mom, she took this. She started crying because of how good she felt. She started crying. She's in her almost 70. You see what I'm saying? But it's something you have to experience when you take it in, and then the light turns on and you've been feeling that brain fog. Hi, Alicia. Good morning. NY said, is it caffeine? Asking because I'm one of the rare people that actually allergic. Oh, well, it has caffeine. It has 3 different types of caffeine in it. So I'm sorry. That wouldn't work for you. I've not heard that an allergy to caffeine before. I've heard sensitivity, but not an allergy. Let me see. Okay, cool. I love it so much. Okay, great. Have you taken it? Yes, Delaris PR. Hey, girl. She's one of she really uses the supplements and loves them. Delarius, would you please share, what do you love about what? So whether it's tap in, thick pills, drop a nice lengthy comment. I would love to hear, or shoot, girl, I'll let you in. You want to join my live? I don't know if you're comfortable on camera. Sometimes that freaks people out, but if you want, we can have a quick chat. I'll invite you in. Let me see. I'll send an invite, and if you want to go live, let me know. I don't know how to do that. I've never done it. Delarius is beautiful, has been taking our supplements for quite a long time. Let me know. Comment below, Delarius, if you'd like to go live with me, and I'll let you in real quick. I know it's early, so you might be in your jammies and not ready to do that, and that's okay. Just an option. So comment. I'll see if you're ready for that. I'll let you in. So in the meantime, Queen said, what do you use to get a bigger butt and hips, also lose belly fat? Great question. I got you. Okay, no problem. She just woke up. I get you, sis. So this is what I would use for that. Our entry system and maintenance system is this right here. So to answer your question, would be the thick pills and the thick quick shake, okay? Thick pills and the thick quick shake. If your goal is to build your shape, this is your support system to build your shape. And I do want you to think of these as two separate categories, because what you're asking for is to build your shape and also to slim down your midsection and be more lean. These are two separate goals, and they have to be treated with respect in that way, which is why we have, let's say, our fitness program, Fit Curvy. We want to build your shape, but also promote lean muscle mass. And we understand that requires a couple different things. The right nutrients and supplement support, like the thick pills, are going to help encourage shape, while we have you doing certain things to make sure you're getting leaner, but protecting the muscle so that you're building muscle and losing body fat. It's a science. It really is a science. So if that's your goal, I would say get this system here and get signed up for Fit Curvy. If you're really serious about it. Now because you can't do things on supplements alone. I will say that, disclaimer, there are women who take the thick pills and do not train and still comment and share. They get phenomenal results, and they're not even in the gym. But that's because these ingredients respond really well to women's hormones, and when your hormones are properly balanced, your body knows what to do with nutrients. So they still build shape, get fuller breasts, perkier, fuller breasts, thicker in the hips and butt and legs, and leaned out in the stomach, because saw palmetto is a natural herbal supplement that is helping your body to reduce androgens. Androgens are the kind of like a harmful hormone that make your body hold body fat in your stomach. So if you're not a workout girly, this right here, okay? If you are training, this right here. It's called the thick bundle, because you need the nutrients to build size. And this is gonna help supplement your meals. You wouldn't take once or twice a day. You can actually take this whole system as a stack, once in the morning and again before bed, especially if you're training to build your shape. I highly recommend it. You're gonna change and you're gonna love it, okay? So there's that. I know I've missed a bunch of questions. I'm sorry. Let me see here. Happy 4th of July. Thank you, Walter. Commented. Welcome in, everybody. We're just chatting about, we got some special deals going on for the weekend, and this is the first time we've done a sale all year, 2026. We don't do them. So because the supplements, they're that good. But we have a special gift for our folks that have been thinking about it, talking about it for some time now. It's a great time to get signed up. So the offer for the sale is this. You subscribe. So you choose whatever supplement you want, you subscribe, and you get to add an additional something full price and get 30% off. And it is a one-time offer, okay? So, okay, yes, you're so welcome. I hope that explains it very clearly. And here's another one, Queen, and just to directly respond to, if your main goal is to lose body fat right now, this system is called the Titan Tone system. This is a 30-day supply. You can use this, and how I'd like you to think of it as, okay, if I'm going to invest into this, if you're going to invest into it, I want you to mark your calendar. Okay, I got 30 days to make this thing have the best impact on me, because what we want you to do is get results from your supplements, not like use it today, don't use it tomorrow, and then you don't get a great result. We want you to change, and we want you to get out of it what you invest into it. So this is the Titan Tone system. It comes with these 3 products. You're going to take them every single day. And this specifically you're going to take when you do some kind of physical activity, whether you go for a nice brisk walk, try to get 3 miles in or 2 miles in or whatever, because you're trying to get your body moving while you're taking this. It's going to have you burning fat, the stubborn brown fat specifically, the kind that's deeper in the stomach that causes that kind of like protruded beer belly or pregnant belly look. This targets that type of fat. It's thermogenic and it's non-stim, so it has no caffeine. For my friend in chat who said you were allergic to caffeine, this is a good solution for you. Okay. Oh, FGL for Smiles about your shake being so tightly sealed you can't open it. We have heard a few people specifically, I think it was like 1 box of vanilla. Just send us an email and you can either send it back or we can tell you what I've seen. This is an anomaly. They told us that there might have been a slight over torque on the machine that because it's sealed out of our manufacturer here in the USA. They said that it might have torqued it a bit tight, which made it super tight basically and it affected maybe a couple boxes out of our whole shipment, because I've only heard it a few times. So if that's yours, one of 2 things. You can either have a man or you, well, listen, you could do it too, but I would make Luther do it. Grab a pair of pliers and kind of like crack the seal a little bit, because that's what happened. It just got over torqued. So the machine that seals the protein tightened it a bit too much. And you must have gotten one of those random jars that was over tightened. Okay. So either that, or you can just like crack it. I've seen somebody literally sent me a picture where they were like, I had to cut the side of and this is uncommon. I'm so sorry. It is uncommon, but I'm gonna be honest with you. You could just kind of like use something sharp to kind of like score the lid to give it a little wiggle room and it'll pop right open for you. Listen, machines, they save time, but sometimes they act a fool. So use it as a 30-day system. I said a lot. Okay. Yeah, pull out the toolbox. I'm sorry. I know that's crazy. I've seen maybe 4 or 5 people say that to me. It's the first time I've ever heard it. And I reached out to them immediately when I saw it. I'm like, hey, I have like a couple customers having to crack their lid. And that's exactly what he told me. He said the machine must have over torqued on a couple of the jars, which is why it's so tight. So, all right. Okay, does anybody have a supplement that they're curious about or a problem? And I'll just say what we have that can address the problem. Any specific thing that you're wishing that you had a solution to help fix? Because we have created our line. So a little of our backstory, if you're new here, I am one half of a team. The 30-day transformation team is our program. And we started our program back in 2015, my husband and I. And he was already a phenomenal coach, celebrity trainer, training professional athletes, had massive classes. He was training folks outside. This is back when I met him in 2014. And when we got together, we decided to go full gusto online. And our program was born out of that 30-day transformation team. We trained tens of thousands of people on our program. During that time, what we used to do, because we always gave people a meal guide, hey, we want you to follow this to the best of your ability, take these supplements, and that's why we got such great results on our program. Exquisite, go ahead and ask your question and I'll get to it, okay? So we developed a line of supplements back during COVID based on our experience with our customer. So these were built, every single supplement was made, and all of our stuff is made here in the USA, our manufacturing partners here. Which we take a lot of pride in that. We pay extra for that because it's much cheaper to do your stuff overseas, but we like the quality control we get and the results that we get as a result of the great quality control we have producing here in the US. So we don't compromise on that. Every single product was made to meet a need based on the thousands and thousands of customer transformations that we personally facilitated with our program. So everything was made. This is not a gimmick. This is not a convenient, like, hey, this is a good idea. We should do this. It was based off of real needs real experiences our customers were having, and we were constantly seeing the same stuff. We're like, let's create something for our customer, which is where all of this was born out of, okay? So this is, there's a lot of heart and purpose behind everything. All right. I am Kelly asked, do we have a meal plan book to order? No, I don't have a meal plan book to order. We keep it simple, but within our program, we give you the guidelines, and then and specific like ounces and approved types of proteins and stuff. And then we let you do your thing as far as like how you want to prepare it. You know what I mean? But it'll be with the goal in mind. So if your shape is not popping like it used to, or you don't see the benefit of the training you're putting in, you should see a change from your training. You shouldn't just be maintaining. If you're just maintaining and you're not seeing change in your body, and you find yourself doing these classes, working out, drinking the water, if you're not seeing change, you need a program. You need to do a plan, and you need to finally see change so you can understand what's supposed to happen, okay? All right, Jazzy Mike, I appreciate that. Please do. Sharing is caring. I really do appreciate it, okay? So that's basically it, y'all. I wanted to jump in this morning and share the opportunity. I'm just scrolling and looking at comments. That's why my face is like in the camera. Okay. Happy 4th, everyone. Thank you for jumping on with me and sharing a couple minutes with me this morning. Delara said she still has hers and hasn't used it. What is it that you have? The ingredients in the thick pills are phenomenal. And they're fully vegan. Fully vegan. We actually got rid of the red dye. There's no red dye in them anymore. We use beetroot powder to color the pink capsules now, and they're totally vegan. We just made that change about a month and a half ago. Oh, the Titan Tone system. Okay. Well, when you're ready, it's a good system to say, like, you know, I'm gonna do a plan for 30 days and utilize the Titan Tone system specifically with that goal in mind. That's how I would personally carve it out. Like, if I was aiming to get leaner, I want to get leaner. I want to see more definition. I would do that, and that's the format I would approach it. I would literally approach it as, I'm gonna do 30 days of a lean process and let this kick me into full gear. You see what I'm saying? Create the plan. Like, we have a saying in our home, you build your life around the plan. So if my goal is to get lean, and you want more stomach definition, and you want to see more abs, you want to see some cuts in your legs, your arms are a little flabby, and your face is bloated, you're carrying that extra look that you just look at yourself and you go, man, I'm not looking like myself. If that's how you're feeling, maybe you're just bloated and you're carrying some excess body fat that your body's struggling to get rid of. I would get this system, the Titan Tone system, and I would say 30 days, I am dedicating myself. I would get a clean calendar, I'd wipe that thing off, I'd put it next to my sink where I brush my teeth because it's the first place you go in the morning, right? I would have this sitting next to the sink. I'm telling you my own personal process. This is what I would do. I would buy this. This is if your goal is lean. You have belly fat, you got a big old belly hanging over your jeans that you can't, you don't recognize the person that you're looking at. You see your face looks fat, your face looks bloated and puffy. If that's a struggle that you have and you're like, I'm over it, okay? I'm struggling with belly fat and cellulite. I'm just entered perimenopause. I'm overwhelmed and I don't know where to start. Okay, I got you. I'm glad we're talking. All right, so Exquisite. This is for you, and this is for anybody who can relate to this. If that's your struggle, if you're like Exquisite, or you're like so many of us, there's so many of us, right? You're not alone by any means. Thank you for speaking up and speaking your truth. This is what I would do. I would buy this. If I'm a female, I would buy 1 tap-in jar to start. I would buy this system. If you're like, I don't know where to start, this is me telling you exactly what I would do if I were in your shoes. I would buy I would buy the Titan Tone system. And I would buy this primarily because I want you to protect your curves and your muscle, quality muscle, while you're doing your 30 days. And I want you to think of it in the span of 30 days. Now, we have a program. It's called the 30-Day Transformation Team, and it's actually on the same website as all of this. I'm not trying to oversell, upsell you. I'm just giving you the resource because you mentioned that you're not sure where to start. We've mapped this out very clearly for the last decade. This is what we do. So I would buy this. This is Tap In Daily Performance Formula. This would be sitting next to my toothbrush in the bathroom with a glass and a gallon jug that lives in my bathroom. This is how I do it. I did it this morning. I have proof. I recorded myself because I just naturally record my daily so I can share it online. I'll put it in my story later. So I would have this next to my bathroom sink. You could take this on an empty stomach first thing in the morning. Doesn't matter how bad you feel, how good you feel, how unmotivated, how motivated, none of that matters. You take this. A scoop or half a scoop to start is a solid amount, and see how you feel. Put it into the cup, drink it right after you do your teeth, the routine, do your makeup, get dressed, leave your bedroom. By the time you leave that bedroom, you are in a different frame of mind. Honest to goodness, it is that good. This stuff right here is like your superhero juice. The best version of yourself is about to show up. You're gonna be energized, positive, I'm ready, let's go. And then the best thing you can do with this is focus. So wherever it is that you need to put your focus, if that's a workout, if that is work, if you work from home like me, whatever the first thing that you need to put your most energy into to get your best out of it, right here, boom, okay? So tap in. That's how I would start my day, all right? So Miss Exquisite, who said she's 40, she's going through perimenopause, she has no idea where to start, she's got belly fat, and she's feeling lost in what to do to get started and to win. You'll win the next 30 days if you listen and you do this, okay? Now, these are facilitators. The way supplements should be thought of and used based on my experience, extensive experience, not just with supplements, but training tens of thousands of people over the last decade. They should be used as a tool to facilitate the change that you're willing to put the work in to achieve. They are a tool, they are a resource. It's buying the good, real vanilla instead of the artificial stuff to put into that vanilla cake because you know it's gonna make it turn out better. Okay? So supplements are a great facilitator for change, and they help to organize the process that you put into play to get the best out of yourself. All right? So I would start with, put this in my cart right away. I would get this, put it next to your bathroom sink. Before you leave your bathroom with that full face of makeup and your clothes on, this is already in your system. You're about to have a great freaking day. A great day if you do this alone. Men, women, all of us should be on this. It's gonna make your brain have more energy, which is part of brain health, which ultimately down the road is gonna make you not as prone to forgetfulness, brain fog, etc. And you're gonna feel the difference the day you take this. You're gonna get addicted just like I'm addicted. I love it. All right, so tap in. Now, ladies, I want you to use this too. You wanna use this. What does it do? Sorry, just came in real quick. So what Tap In does, this is our daily performance formula. This is your entryway. This is the easiest entryway into a better version of yourself. How can I simplify it any more than that? If you're not as motivated and dedicated to bettering yourself as you used to be, whether it be because you're going through menopause, perimenopause, whether it be because life is lifing, whether it be because you're just tired because responsibilities, if you are not as prone to taking care of yourself, this is a supplement. It's called Tap In Daily Performance Formula, Mood, Focus, Endurance, and Energy. All of these things are amplified on your worst day and your best day. So imagine on your worst day you have something you can take that's going to help lift you up out of the ditch. Imagine on your best day you have something that you take that's going to make you more focused, happier, and more positive towards your process. Tap In is that. We believe in this so much, and it is so effective and so good that we have a money-back guarantee on this supplement. You take it for a month. It's got a month serving, meaning 5 days a week. That's what we assume you will use it as. Most people aren't going to take something 7 days a week like this because it's an energy boosting supplement. So 5 days a week, your Monday through Friday, whatever that is, right? And Donna, to answer your question, does it make you jittery? No, it does not. But I will say this, if you're new to an energy-based supplement, start with half a dose on day 1 and make sure you put it to use. Don't just go like sit in front of the TV when you take it, because it's going to give you more of that productive energy, not jittery energy, not like a double shot of espresso at all. It's nothing like that. But start with half a dose and work yourself up to a full dose if you feel good about the full dose. Some people, half a dose just does it, you know, but you can do, sometimes I do half a dose if I'm feeling, because I naturally have a lot of energy. So sometimes I do half a scoop, but most of the time I do a full scoop. You find it what works for you, but I would do minimum half a scoop when you first start. No jitters, specifically because there are 3 types of caffeine in this. The way that they interact together, they give you a smooth lift off and a smooth let down 8 to 10 hours later. Incredible stuff, okay? So that's how you're starting. All right, and I'm answering a question right now, y'all, so if you've just jumped in, I'm answering one of our friends on here on the chat. Her name is Exquisite. She said that she's 40, she's going through perimenopause, she's got belly fat, and she has no idea where to start. So I'm breaking down very detailed how I would recommend she start this process of being better. And I'm breaking it into a bite-sized version, which is a 30-day process, because I think that's achievable for most people. All right. Donna said, can I take it after I've taken my sea moss? I don't see why not. I don't know much about sea moss. My dad drinks it because he's Trini, so he loves the sea moss punch that he makes. But I don't know as far as sea moss, how it affects your energy and stuff. So that's something I would love to hear back from you on. If you do, utilize it, let me know. I don't see why you shouldn't though. Like I said, for how I recommend taking it, first thing in the morning, put it by your bathroom sink before you leave your bathroom. By the time you step into your day, you are on go mode. Men, women, does not matter. This is for all of us. If you have a slow parent, brain fog, they act like they start forgetting stuff, get this for them. It'll change their life and it'll encourage you. You'll probably cry just to see how the light turns on for your elderly parent who's struggling. It's that kind of level of product. Okay, it's that good. All right, so tap in, boom. So then the next thing I would do is I would incorporate this. So this is for my friend Exquisite on here who said she's 40, going through perimenopause. Her stomach is holding a lot of belly fat, and she is struggling. She does not know where to start. This is for you, okay? So we've talked about tap in. That's step 1. I'm really breaking it down here. And then I would also get this. I would incorporate this. Now, use the supplement as a vehicle for change. That is what it will do. Carve your life around this process of committed change that you have determined yourself to be a part of. You can give yourself 30 days and say, I'm making some changes these next 30 days. Don't invite me to brunch. I'm not going. I'm going on a walk instead. Come join me. We're not going to go sit and have mimosas. Come join me. We're going to go for a hike. Come join me. We're going to go to the gym. We're going to do a group workout, whatever. Change your life for 30 days. Give yourself a shot. Don't try to keep everything the same way and then expect yourself to change. It doesn't work that way. Be committed to the change wholeheartedly and you will surely change. So I would get this. I would take this every time you're going to work out, like when it's go time, cardio, whatever that activity is, you're going for a nice long bike ride, nice walk around the neighborhood at the end of the day. You're going to take your lipoline carnitine. It's going to make you sweat. So you want to make sure you're in workout mode in some capacity on purpose, because it's going to have you sweating bullets. It is a thermogenic and it specifically targets brown fat. That's that stubborn belly fat that makes you have the big belly, right? So, and then you're going to take your detox and cleanse daily. Gentle cleanse, you could take it daily, and the detox is going to remove bloat. Okay. Donna, you don't work out. Is this good for you? It is great for you. However, this is going to make you sweat. So at least go walk. When you take this, do your walk around the neighborhood. I get it if you don't go into the gym, that's fine. You don't have to. This is specifically a thermogenic. It's going to burn stubborn belly fat. So that means go for a walk. Take this and go get your steps in, okay? And you're going to love it. And then this you'll take every single day. It's a 30-day supply, okay? So that is my recommendation. And now my only other thing is, for the ladies specifically, the other 2 I talked about, those systems are great for men and women. for the ladies, I want you to include your thick pills. Most women subscribe to the thick pills, and this is where the best offer for today's deal that we have for the weekend kicks in. Most of our ladies subscribe to the thick pills because it is a daily support, vitamin, hormone supporting, shape building supplement. You're welcome, Donna. Great questions. Thank you for being here. Now, the thick pills, even for you, Miss Donna, as well as my girl Exquisite on here. You got it? Okay? So hopefully that was clear enough of a picture. I painted a picture for you what your next 30 days could look like. And by the way, personal life hack that I use, I have a dry eraser board calendar next to my bathroom sink. If I don't do this, I will literally forget. I'll do it today and forget tomorrow. For me, that's my pace that I move. It's that easy to forget. So the real hack is actually doing it. It's not buying it, it's actually using it. I have a dry erase board calendar that I reset every month, and I write tap in, affirmations, journal. Those are my 3 main morning prompts. Those are my personal morning prompts. Yours can be whatever you want it to be, okay? Moon Spells Corner said, I got 4 bottles of the pills. I love them. Why do you love them? I want to hear why you love them. What are they giving you that you love so much? You're 4 bottles in. Please share. I love to hear that. Okay, so the main hack is actually using what you pay for. Use your investment. You invested into it. Put it to use. I use my calendar, and every day, brush my teeth, wash my face, do my makeup, get dressed, tap in, affirmations, and I take 2 minutes to journal to set myself up to succeed. I write it down. If I don't see, if it's not on that calendar, I swear to you, I will forget. So that's the real key, in my opinion. So the thick pills are the other thing that I would say, grab this and just take it any time of day with a meal. Doesn't matter when, just make sure you're taking it. It's hormone supporting. It's going to help you feel more balanced mentally. It's going to help you get your meals in, which if you're trying to lose belly fat and body fat, you don't need to be starving yourself. You need to be eating, okay? Last month, is it still okay to use? Delaris, which bottle are you talking about? Are you talking about thick pills or are you talking about tap in? I don't know which one. Let me know. So this is going to help build your shape, and just take it. Take it, because if you're trying to lose weight, you don't want to lose all your curves. We want to protect the curves and get leaner. So do this. That's what it's going to do. Any other questions? Any other questions? I appreciate the talk that we just had for Miss Exquisite that mentioned what she was specifically dealing with. There's so many women that have the same struggle, so it was a great one. Also, for the thick pills, if they're expired, it shouldn't be a problem, but I can't recommend you take an expired product, right? But that's your personal. If they seem fine, if they've been in a cool, dry place, I would say there shouldn't be a problem with it. Should not be a problem. You know, you spent the money on them. If they're not too far out, if it was me, I would take them. If they were in a cool, dry place, I would take them. But if they've been exposed to high heat and like they're, you know what I mean, maybe it's best to just toss them and get. It's not an old formula, by the way. The thick pills are the same. The only thing that's different is we went with the vegan capsule. So the outside of the shell that holds the powders is now fully vegan. Before it was gelatin, and before it had red dye 40 for the pink color, we got rid of that. It's totally vegan, red dye free. So that's the only difference. There's no formula change as far as the powder goes. Okay, so okay, y'all, it's been a real pleasure. 2 bottles, take 53 pills. Let me see here. Yeah, thick pills or 2 bottles. What were the first things to take with 53 postmenopausal? Okay, stylish, graceful. Just asked. She just jumped into the chat, so I'll go over that real quick. You're welcome. So she was asking what was the 2 things I was talking about incorporating in before the thick pills. Delaris said she loves them because it helped her to gain her shape in the right places. That's why I love them too. Same, okay? Protect the curves at all costs. Even if your goal is to lose weight, you definitely better be protecting your curves, because your weight's falling off, your curves are gone. You ever seen that girl at the gym, you're like, dang, she looks really good. You know, we're on the treadmill though, She's going, she's holding on, she's doing her steps on the treadmill, or she's in that cycling class, and she's got that shape that's like pow, pow, amazing. But she's trying to lose weight because she feels a little heavier in maybe her back, arms, and midsection. And then you see her like 3 months down the road and her shape is gone because she got skinny. It's so sad. You don't want to lose all your shape. So make sure you're protecting your shape. This is your protect the shape system right here. All right, so the first things I was talking about was the tap in, because this is your super juice for the day. Good day, bad day, does not matter. Sit it by your bathroom sink. Take it before you leave your bedroom. Before you're done, you're starting your day. But this should be in your system. My personal routine, I take it right after I brush my teeth. So I brush my teeth in the morning. I have my water dispenser, which I've shared on my page before. I love it because it makes it super easy. It's a great routine for me. I do my scoop. I drink this. I do my affirmations, do my makeup, write in my journal. That's my personal process. I write it down on my calendar, and I'm off to start my day. By the time I step out of my room, I'm on go mode. And then the other thing was, if you're postmenopausal or you're going through menopause, struggling with belly fat, stubborn fat, feeling bloated, it's not working, you need to do a 30-day process. If you're gonna take this, please take it as that. Respect it as a 30-day process, because that's how you're gonna get the best out of it. It's a detox cleanse. You take this daily, and you're gonna take this when you're doing your activity. So every day you're gonna take this with your activity. So if it's a long walk, if it's a cycling class, if you're doing a Zumba class, if you're on the program, our program, whatever the case may be, I want you to just respect it as a 30-day process, okay? And build your life around the plan. That's how we always coach our training clients. We always say build your life around the plan. Be dedicated to it, because this is a 30-day supply. Use it as such. All right? Yeah, Stylish Grace said she didn't have a belly, and then out of nowhere, boom, a belly. Hormones change, body changes, stress factors. You might think out of nowhere, but really, have you been under a lot of stress? Your body responds. High cortisol means your belly's going to hold fat right there, and you're going to suddenly accumulate. And maybe the problem is you haven't looked at yourself in a while. You could take the thick pills. Yes, they are. Think of the thick pills as a vitamin. Just take them with your meal. Whatever meal one of your day is, you just take your thick pills. You're taking them at the same season of life that you're getting leaned out and toned. Yes, you'll take them, but not like taking my thick pills. Like, you could take the thick pills with a meal, always. Okay? But yeah, it's something that I've realized with a lot of clients is that sometimes we just don't look up. You might have not looked in the mirror and really looked at yourself for a long time. And so when you look at yourself and you see yourself, it's really important. Do you slow down enough in your day to really see yourself and be aware of self? Maybe you'll notice some things that you're surprised about. Maybe the belly just showed up, or maybe you haven't done your eyebrows in a long time and you're like, well, what the heck, have I been walking around like this? As women, we do things like that. We'll be like, I need to go get a wax ASAP, you know what I mean? So, or if you're a man, maybe you've just been looking scrubby and dirty and like hair not done, nails uncut, dirt under your nails. Like, you gotta love you, and the world will reflect love back to you. But if you gave up on you, give yourself another chance. That's what I will say to that. And we're all human. We have good days and bad days and hard seasons, but don't give up on yourself. Do the work. It starts with you. Present yourself well to the world so that you can meet opportunity in a good space. All right. Okay, y'all. I think that's it. I am going to go. I'm hungry. I need to eat something. I'm super thirsty. I've been talking for an hour. So I'm going to jump off for now. I'll be back on later. You just asked another good question. Shoot. Okay, one more answer. Can you take this along with GLP meds to prevent and combat sagging? Miss Principality just asked that. One of the best questions. I have to answer it. So, man, this is one of the big questions, right? GLPs. A lot of people on them. They are a revolution in the fitness space. And my own mother has been taking them. My multiple aunts. I mean, you and me both know 5 people taking a GLP And the number one complaint, especially for women, sagging and no muscle tone after they've been taking them for months. A lot of women are suffering from this. Sagging, legs, butt. Where did your muscle go when you were taking this stuff? Okay, crazy. You need to be protecting your muscle because it is the number one thing to go taking GLPs. So you can take this system, but if you're already losing a ton of weight on your GLPs, you probably don't need to take this. What you most likely need to be taking is this. You need to be drinking real protein, nutrient-rich shakes and trying to get some whole foods in because I know it kills your appetite. But this right here is going to at least save you something. You can take this 2-3 times a day if you need to. It is a whole food-based meal shake. Healthy carbs and fat and protein. And if you are not getting that stuff, your body is going to sag like a plastic bag because you have nothing to support muscle. This is also going to support that. So yes, get this in your life immediately, and take it indefinitely. As long as you're taking that stuff, take this. And please, by all means, do some strength training, okay? If you're sagging, you need strength training. You might need to relax on the cardio. You might need to get into the gym and pick up some weight, okay? And then this right here, drink your gallon of water every day. I know that the GLPs makes you like immune to needing nutritious food and water. It just completely numbs you of that, right? Aim to get at least a liter of water in a day. If you can do a gallon, even better. Your body needs the nutrients. Just because it doesn't want them anymore doesn't mean it doesn't need them. So you got to find a way to sneak them in there, okay? And this is a really low effort way to do that. All right, y'all. That's it for now. I will talk to you later, okay? Have a blessed day. And hey, the shop BOGO now is just for this weekend. So use BOGO30 at checkout. You have to subscribe. That's the caveat. You must subscribe, so choose something. You subscribe, which you already saved 10%, which is great. And then you get 30% off a full price item. And it's a one purchase per person type of deal. It's only for this weekend, so hopefully you get what you're looking for, something that's gonna help improve your next 30, 60 days and get you on track, all right? And I will check in later. Have a great one. Talk to y'all soon. Bye.